Good day, fellow observers. Today we are going to do a CVS test, and it's gonna be 1 hour and 2 minutes, 29 miles. Let me activate FSD. Okay, so we are at a double parked state, and FSD was able to move away from that. Now let's see if we can make it. Alright, we are inching forward, so I'm gonna let FSD go and do its thing, but I might have to press the accelerator here, so I'm going to press it a little bit now. So this is a human intervention.
In 500 feet, turn left onto 60th Street.
Alright, good. So it was able to. Okay, so that FSD needs a little bit of a prod.
Now turn left onto 60th Street.
So we're making a left turn here. Okay, I'm going to almost disengage, guys. Alright, so we're good. But I don't know why it stopped suddenly, but
in 500 feet, turn right onto Woodside Avenue.
But it made the right move anyway. Okay. So
now
we
turn
are
right onto Woodside
right
Avenue.
Here. And we have a green light. Okay, good. Okay, now we just had a green here, so we're continuing to advance. Okay, good slowdown here, and we're able to move forward. So in 0.2 miles, we're about to make a right. Okay, so now we are advancing. We are making a right to 68th Street, which has a access to Brooklyn Queens Expressway ramp.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 68th Street. Now turn right onto 68th Street.
Okay, so we're making a right here. So that is interesting. What is going on here? Alright, so we are making a right. Okay, good.
In 500 feet, turn right to take the Interstate 278 East ramp.
Okay, good adjustment here.
Now turn right to take the Interstate 278 East ramp.
So now we're at a green. We will be merging to Pkwy soon. Okay, so I'm pressing the accelerator here because we have a car behind me, and it was so awkward with that slowdown. Like, I just know that the car needs to be advancing. So that was a human intervention.
In 500 feet, keep a right to take exit 42 onto Brooklyn Queens Expressway toward Grand Central Parkway East.
because there's a car
Now
on the
keep right
shoulder.
to take exit 42.
Okay, good lane change.
In 1,000 feet, take the exit on the left toward Grand Central Parkway. Now take the exit on the left toward Grand Central Parkway.
So I'm expecting we'll making lane changes soon. Let's see when FSD will do it. Alright, so we're making lane changes now. Okay, that was a postponement. Okay, good adjustment here because of that car merging to our lane. Okay, we have another lane change postponement.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Grand Central Parkway east toward Grand Central Parkway.
Okay, good. We're able to do it now. So as you can see, traffic is heavy at this point. Okay, now we're making another lane change. Okay, good. So we're making a lane change. Alright, good.
Now keep left to stay on Grand Central Parkway east.
Okay, good adjustment by FSD, although if I was driving, I would have gone straight and not have to wait for the cars on the left to merge. Okay, now because we have a free lane here, I think we'll be faster. Okay, good, slow down. Okay, another good slow down here. Okay, so we're having a heavy traffic here, so we are gonna be slowing down now.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Grand Central Parkway east toward Grand Central Parkway. Now keep left to stay on Grand Central Parkway east.
So just a trip update, guys. We're staying here for the next 13 miles. So unlike the 12.5 CVS Test, FSD is not going to be hopping on and off from Grand Central Parkway. So I'm seeing that we are slowing down here now. So we have 11 miles left before getting the next direction. Okay, good adjustment here with a slowdown because of the car that just merged. Okay, so let's see if we are speeding now. I can sense the car is, and also the navigation, it's no longer showing as red. It's now at orange, and then we have a blue further down. Now this is much, I believe, a simpler drive because we're not hopping off and hopping on Grand Central, so the complexity is less compared to the one on 12.5 CVS Test. Now let's see what we have on this test. Okay, so we are at a work zone, as you guys can notice. Now, FSD doesn't really have any problems with work zones from my experience, so I just want to point that one out. Okay, good slowdown here because the car ahead was slowing down. Okay, good slowdown again. Okay, so we have something here. There's a car on the left shoulder. Okay, but now it's advancing. Okay, I thought something happened. We just continue on, but that was good slowdown adjustment by FSD. Okay, so just a trip update. We are 20 minutes away, 12 miles, but I'm seeing that we're now at a 35 speed limit. So that's why I had to manually press the accelerator. So again, we're encountering the same spot where FSD slows down for some reason. I'm just not sure why yet. Other versions, the old versions, actually have those behaviors as well, the slow down down to 35 miles. So we are speeding up now, and let's see if there's still some heavy traffic ahead. Okay, good slowdown here because the traffic is now slowing a bit, but we are still moving. Okay, another good slowdown. So I'm expecting we're making lane changes soon to the left.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Northern State Parkway east toward eastern Long Island.
Okay, so now we're making the lane change. Alright, good.
Now keep left to stay on Northern State Parkway east.
Okay, now we are staying in the middle lane. But now we are making a lane change to the right. Okay, interesting. Usually FSD doesn't do that here, but let's see what it's thinking. Okay, so now we're making a lane change on the left. So in 1.8 miles, we are going to bear right and exit. I do think that we should be changing lanes now. And I'm seeing that we need to be on the middle lane because you see here, the cars on the right are faster than me.
In 1 mile, take exit 33 on the right onto Wantagh Parkway south toward Jones Beach.
Okay, good lane change here. So we will soon bear right. Okay, good slowdown. Now let's see how FSD will make this lane change. Okay, good. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, good lane change. But earlier it had the window and it should have done that, but I think because there was a vehicle that was on the on-ramp and was merging on the same lane at the same time we're making a bare right. So it could be that.
Now take exit 33 on the right. In 1,000 feet, take the Wantagh Parkway South ramp on the left. Now take the Wantagh Parkway South ramp on the left.
Okay, so we are merging to Wantagh Parkway. This merge is always easy, and sometimes FSD makes a lane change to the
In 1 mile, take exit W2E on the right toward Old Country Road, then make a right U-turn onto Carmen Avenue.
So we are exiting here now, and let's see how slow or fast FSD is going to be during exit.
Now take exit
Okay, so now
W2E on the right.
FSD always brakes whenever there's like a car on the right side. So
Now make
that
a
was
right U-turn onto Carmen Avenue.
got me good though. I was surprised.
Now turn right onto Old Country Road.
And so I had to press the accelerator at that point. So I'm thinking if I should send Tesla a message on this one, maybe I should just disengage and drop a recording of what just happened. I should do that next time. So now we are here at a stop towards Old Country Road. We are 6 minutes away, 2.4 miles. Okay. Alright, so we should be heading. Okay, good. Alright, FSD, I could sense that it is slowing down just a tad bit, just to be careful. Now we're crossing a green light here. So now we are at a green, so we will be moving shortly. Okay, so we are at a green light, so we are moving forward soon. Okay, so we are making a lane change. Okay, good. But we're making a right in 0.1 mile, which is, I think, right after this light.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Jerusalem Avenue.
Okay, we're turning right. Okay, good.
Now turn right onto Jerusalem Avenue.
Now we're making another right here to Jerusalem. Okay, nice. Okay, so we are now at a green light. And we are 2 minutes away, 0.7 miles.
In 1,000 feet, turn left.
So now we're making the lane change. And then we will be turning left to our destination. Okay, good slowdown as well.
Now turn left.
Now we are at the left turn bay. Okay. Alright, good. Okay, now let's see where FSD
Now your
will stop.
destination is on the left.
Okay, so it went on the usual route. Okay, is it gonna park? Oh, it's always on this pole right here. Okay, so I'm gonna deactivate FSD and give my takeaways. So let me just start from the beginning. It was a 1-hour drive. FSD was able to move on while being double parked, so that was good, and it was able to make a left turn on the stop. At that stop though, I was almost going to disengage because I felt that it's gonna move forward even though there was a car that just passed, but it didn't though, so it was good, and it was able to do the turn well. Also, we turned right to Woodside, and that was good. And then we went to the 68th Street and then went to Pkwy, and then Pkwy has its own stop and goes, but it was able to make lane changes as needed and able to make the lane changes, the first 2 lane changes, I mean 3, that goes to the passing lane, and then we kind of stayed for the most part in the passing lane. It's on Grand Central now, so from Pkwy to Grand Central, and it made the lane changes to the leftmost lane of Grand Central. And then also on the Grand Central Parkway, we didn't have to hop on and hop off because the traffic at that time was not that heavy compared to when we tested 12.5, and so we had some lane changes there and it was good. And also we went to Wantagh Parkway and it was able to adjust when it was about to exit towards Wantagh Parkway, the lane change to the right. FSD was able to do that, and also with the only thing that's notable though out of the usual things that FSD is navigating through was that during the exit towards Carmen Avenue, FSD, I thought it wouldn't have to make that super stop. It slows down so much, and I thought it's not gonna do that because there was no car on the right. It was already right behind it, and it surprised me that it slowed down so much. It got me good, I have to say. I didn't expect that it's gonna do that, although I know that it can, because I thought it won't because there was no cars merging from the right side right beside the car. There was one behind it though, so I manually pressed the accelerator there. And then also with the right turn to Old Country Road, I think that was good. And also, well, what's very interesting to me was that right before turning right to Jerusalem Avenue was that it went to the left lane and then made a lane change again to the right lane, and then made a lane change to the right turn bay towards Jerusalem Avenue. So those lane changes, I think one of them is not necessary. I'm just not sure how FSD calculates it. Maybe if that lane is faster, it will just go regardless of the next navigation sequence. So yeah, now that is my takeaways for CVS, and if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.